is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
The captain must think there's a bit of life to squeeze out of this pitch. But I would have been getting the pads on rather than fielding. De Kock wants to get off to a good start and take on the new ball, it seems. Wheatskirt will be his partner today, starting at the non-strikers now.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for. Goes over the top with that shot.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Can't get that outside the ring field. Square cut, finds point, no run. Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. That's going to be 6. He's going way back into the crowd there.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Back-to-back boundaries to make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Big edge, where's that going?
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicked it. Cuts that off well in the infield. 15 runs out of there. South Africa, 20 for none.
Oh, crisp, elegant. In this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
The new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over. South Africa 4 for 1.
They're continuing to go for it and it's paying off. Excellent power play so far. How will the bowler respond?
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Finds the fielder with that shot. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Square cut, finds point. No run. End of another disappointing over. Yada has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great dive to take that. What a catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Stubbs taking guard. He's been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Stubbs, stand and deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bubble. 6 more.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. He's quick onto that in the infield. Just a pour over, gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
Batters are set, and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
Yada, the spinner, coming into the attack. Straight to the fielder. Too good. That is huge.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Stubbs has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Off the middle of the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for
balls do they go short? Like to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Another over where runs just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well, and the confidence is starting to build. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well left and through to the keeper.
Dubé with a beautiful piece of fielding. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. The edge.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edge, keeper can't take it. Not sure how to cut that off now.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Going with pace now. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Puts that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Good catch, out.
The new man in the middle has a lovely technique and look to get into his work quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in. That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Great commitment. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. They've got at least one here. That over improves their economy rate a bit. They needed it. It's starting to get somewhat messy.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That's gone for six. That is a huge one. Markham, it's plenty from these bowlers.
And that's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? great power. It's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
But the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Boundary the flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Heavy runs here. That is quite extraordinary. Stokes, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That was seen so early. Its running was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Hit the bones out of that. It's going to a maximum.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Over South Africa. 22 for 3.
Well, they've just kept going, haven't they? If the wicket falls now, the rest of the batters can probably come in with a really aggressive mindset.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Hopped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Runs out of there. South Africa 132 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Pandya has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Couldn't get it through the field. That's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the needle of that.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Miller, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
Going with spin now.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Good shot, a beauty.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Shot, not waiting around.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, just ridiculous.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Quick onto that in the infield. That's a solid shot. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot. Run is possible. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it. Big edge. That's all right. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. What a catch. Yoda at long on had to run a fair bit and they've taken a marvellous catch.
Shamsi just about ready to go out in the middle. He's got their tail up.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Might look to go big again here.
Straight to the fielder. Big edge.
In the middle, lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed. too.
Should be runs here.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Edged. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
It's gone a long way. What a shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for an excellent.
End of the over, 13 coming from it. South Africa only made 6 for 6.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
Johnson, the tail ender at the crease, may not take long before having a swing. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Edge, amazing delivery.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
That is quite extraordinary. Markham, don't do it to him like that. What a shot.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
I feel there's too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Jensen, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Much better over that one. Good bowling. Managed to find a little bit from the pitch and kept the batters quiet.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Well, we might improve with that straight. The fielders can just sit and watch that hook shot. Big smile on their face.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Pandya shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out on the ground. Put the fielders into the crowd. 2 on the trot.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to the batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Thick edge. No! That's racing away.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Too good. That is huge.
Fantastic shot off the bat, but really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and then you get punished on this pitch. Oh, that was net. There's an element of insanity the way that sounded. Two biggies in a row.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Too much room and got what it deserved. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Bosch, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Sharma to bowl the last over. Good shot, a beauty.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Solid shot. That's going for four.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Jansen is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Got enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. Bosch taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 258 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Brilliant diving stop.
Allows them to get off the mark.
South Africa with a massive shout. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be forward.
Good return there, back from the deep.
That's a big edge, but it goes wide of the keeper. Could be forward. That's the over. India, 10 for 9.
Batters are off to a fantastic start, setting the tone of what's to come.
New bowler is coming into the attack. Strike that is right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
With a shorter ball does it well here. Rode them out well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. How will the bowler respond?
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line, flick of the wrist, and run out to the boundary.
Just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. India, 26 for 9.
End of the first, and what a start for the batters. They've set the tone very early for some exciting batting.
doesn't beat the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Jensen with a beautiful piece of fielding.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Backed on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Poor over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
Well, they've come out with the right intent. Some great shot making and timing as well. It's put them in a good spot early on.
Great shot. At least one off.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Couldn't get it through the field. Shot, just incredible.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Cuts that off well in the infield. Heaved away and punished over the road. That's a brute of a maximum.
That was seen so early. Timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
He's quick onto that in the infield. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Another big over. 4 overs gone in the power play and going at 12 plus now. The batters in the dugout will be starting to believe they can chase down this massive total.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
With a dot ball.
Too good. That is huge.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. It's the sort of shot you want to see in a cricket match.
Found in the flow. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Extraordinary. Kishan, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
That's the over. And a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you let runs like that.
5 down and going at more than 12 and over. It's a mammoth chase. This is exactly the start they needed. Might look to go big again here.
They'll get at least one here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Massive outside edge. And dropped. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Straight to the fielder. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
They've done the job in the power play, but they have to keep this pace up. Fielders going out, need a balance of good running and shot placement with that power and aggression.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that. Return from out on the boundary. Good fielding. Big over. A lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. What'll he reply?
Nice shot. Runs possible. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Sharma has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Straight back past the bowler. Great shot. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Great commitment.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh my, that's racing away. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Too much room and got what it deserved. Stays with a standard catch out in the deep. You really have to move it all.
The lefty is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Brilliant diving stop.
Yadav, the new man in the middle. They want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Superb shot. That'll go all the way. Use their feet down the wicket. And it goes a few rows deep.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great shot. At least one on offer. Power and precision in that shot. Martin bounces back well after the previous over. Maybe some confidence returning.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. How will the bowler respond?
Pulled away nicely past square leg. Just the one. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. India 118 for 3.
With the field spread out, the batters have done really well finding boundaries and running, but the required rate still climbed. If they can stay the course for the next few overs, they could launch and really attack this total.
Finds the edge.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. And gone. Amazing from the keeper.
The new batter in the middle, right hand up, will want a solid start to their innings. First ball for the batter, coming in.
He runs here.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Fine inside edge, but safe. People almost got there, and the ball tracks to the boundary.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Shamsi coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. Quick wicket would work nicely. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the over. India, 131 for 4.
Well, this total was always going to be a challenge, going at 10+. They need to accelerate again to get close enough to the required rate.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Nice delivery after the boundary. Square cut, finds point, no run. Was quick onto that in the infield. Over India, 143 for 4.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
They'll get at least one here. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Straight to the fielder. He's got off that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, to use someone else.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Jensen back in the bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. That's going to be 6. He's gone way back into the crowd there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you've just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
To go big again here.
Strauss goes all the way, massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
That was a really well-timed shot off the bat, but saw it early and it's dispatched with ease.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Should be runs here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Worked away. That's a nice single. was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for six. Coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Too much room and got what it deserved. And a fantastic catch. Long on had to run adjacently a fair bit. They've held on to it. Great kick.
The left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. He's got their tail up.
What a shot. They bludgeoned the ball across and over deep mid-wicket for six. Absolute power.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. Up for the textbook.
There was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. It gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Dubé has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nicely played. Is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it, dispatching it for six.
Big over. A lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches.
This total was always going to be a challenge, going at 10 plus. They need to accelerate again to get close enough to the required rate.
Off the middle of the bat.
Barely seemed to hit. Brilliant shot, got it up and over, all the way for six.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. It's another one. Same result. Two maximums in a row.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get the boundary right.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great shot. At least one on offer. edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Markham showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They've played wonderfully all innings, but the required run rates demanding more from them if they can.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, you can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Dubé, stand and deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Back-to-back boundaries to make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and they're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, mercy, the bowl is pleading. Another maximum. 3 of the best. 3 in a row, and there's more power to come.
Good innings, that's 50. Simple ways of the bats. Runs up to the batting partner, and they're ready to go.
The batter shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
$16 runs needed. Will take a number of big shots to get home. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Have to go for it now.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Too much room and got what it deserved.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
He's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. South Africa with a massive shout.
Just 2 to win.
Too good. That is huge.
And that was seen so early. Timing was